Okay, so good morning everyone. My name's Louis and today I'm going to take you through my journey as an apprentice within Votra. So I'll tell you a bit about myself. So I'm 17 years of age. I was born in South London. I moved to working 4 years ago and attended Winston Churchill School. Now upon finishing Winston, my GCSE results, they weren't that great, to be honest. I was quite upset and I was quite thinking to myself, where could I go next? So I went to work in college, studied law and sport, two very different topics. However, I achieved merits in both, but decided this place wasn't really for me anymore. So I decided to drop out of college and take the apprenticeship route. Now, taking the apprenticeship route, a lot of words were thrown around different companies. However, everywhere was hiring. So I thought to myself, you know what, I'll take the sales route. So I decided to go with Votra. So the opportunity that I've got at the moment, I'm with Votra, who are a leading SaaS and internet portal solution provider company. We provide to the government and US membership organizations as well. Now, I'm undertaking a level 3 technical sales apprenticeship, which is quite a new qualification, which hasn't been around for that long, but so far so good. I'm loving it and it allows me to talk to great people like you guys here. I have the ability to learn and earn. Now, going to university, which is great for you guys, but if you go to university, get a massive debt and come back with a qualification. However, doing an apprenticeship, you get paid to learn, which is, for people my age and all around, it's great really and very motivating. Now, the ability to grow myself and grow within Votra. Let's say you join a large corporation. It's very hard to see growth right in front of your eyes, whereas joining a small corporation, you can grow yourself and grow with the company around you, which for me, I think is a massive thing and very, very motivating. Now, the future. I'm hoping to pass my apprenticeship with flying colours, achieving a merit. I'm working very hard to do so. I want to work towards a level 6, which is technically a degree, which would be great for myself and great on my CV as well. And I'd love to be in charge of my own sales team. Now, the reason why is because I'd love to have people like myself in my shoes, being an apprentice and guiding them the right way forward into being in for the great sales journey. And for myself especially, keep learning every day. Now, at the moment, I am learning every day, but I'm hoping to achieve when I'm older, just the ability to keep learning. Now, the reason why, I was always taught as a child that the more you learn, the more you earn. However, I do want to put that into practice and see how that goes. Anyway, that concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening, and if anyone has any questions, please let me know.
Thank you very much.
So I've lived in Woking my entire life, and living there I've seen there wasn't that much growth. It was quite a small town. It's growing now, but when I was in school and college it wasn't really doing the best. So I attended college until I was 18. I studied art, photography, retake English and maths because I am terrible academically. And what else did I do? Oh, it was fashion. Big mistake. Didn't really get far. So once I finished college, I kind of realised I couldn't justify the cost of university. It was too expensive, I didn't really have any income, and it just didn't seem to be for me. Like I said, I'm not the most academically gifted. So I decided to go into retail and hated every single minute of it. I mean, it wasn't the worst, but the majority of the time there was something about it that just wasn't me. But I had no idea where to go. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I just felt a little bit stuck. So truthfully, after getting fired from a retail role, I thought, I'm going to apply for something different. And I saw the application for the apprenticeship on Indeed and thought, let's go for it. What's the worst that can happen? So I applied for the level 3 technical sales apprenticeship at Votra and surprisingly got it. I didn't really think I would. I'm not technical. I didn't really understand the IT industry, and I'd never done sales apart from earrings at Claire's. Big difference. Earrings, intranet. Didn't seem possible. So when I went in, originally it was a 2-week trial to see if we fit for the company. There was 3 of us trying out, 2 of us got it, and Louis got hired as well. So there's 3 of us in total, which to take on 3 apprentices at once is quite a big thing, because you need to understand that everyone learns differently, everyone works differently. It is a big responsibility to take on. But that's why I like Votra. It's a very, very small company, an SME with 40 employees in total, globally. But I'm not just a number on a payroll system. I'm not just a grade on a piece of paper. I'm a person. I can go and walk into my CEO's office and have a chat about where I want to go and how I want to get there, and he'll listen, which is a very, very big difference to where I was in retail. I never knew the CEO of Claire's. I don't even know their names, to be completely honest with you. But it was something that would never happen anywhere else. So the future for me, I'm planning on continuing on to a level 6 apprenticeship qualification, which is, I believe, the equivalent of a master's, because I want to be the first person in my family to receive a university level qualification. It will be a big thing and kind of a little bit of a stuff you to everyone who didn't think I'd get anywhere, which will be great. I'm looking forward to it. It's also going to be a lifelong career, because even if, God forbid, I do end up leaving in Votra, I can still go on to another company. I can go maybe slightly bigger, but I can carry on, I can do something. There's a nice career progression for me that's all laid out. I can continue growing a massive fountain of knowledge. Already in the last 3 months, I've picked up way more than I ever did in school. I actually understand how to use a computer now, which for someone of my age is a little bit embarrassing to admit that I didn't really know what I was doing, but I'm learning, I'm getting there, and it's great. And for the first time in my life, because of this apprenticeship, I actually feel I've got somewhere to go, which is pretty big. Thank you.
Thank you.